So just take a moment. You can start by sitting or lying down. You can decide however you like to start for today's practice. And then we're gonna just take a moment to just swaying, shifting your weight. Maybe let's just start by sitting, or if you lie down, it's also okay. Just shifting your weight side to side together with the rhythm. Feeling your sitting bones. And then during the practice, it's important. You don't need to follow by looking so much. So I'm just guide you, and you can go really into your space and adapt it to how you feel like with your body today. So you're welcome to adapt everything. You don't need to follow exactly what I'm doing. You can shift the weight side to side and front and back. So just waking up your sitting bones and your hip joint and feeling the spine undulate at the same time. You can allow your movement big or small. And you can also using the hands push. So feeling that push and traveling through your whole body, that undulation. And you're welcome to change to different positions. Take your time to really go into this swaying and pushing, rocking, gently waking up the body. Yeah. Good. Now allowing your whole body traveling together and moving together with this push, rocking, swaying side to side, up and down in all different kinds of directions. Yeah. Maybe on your hands and your knees. And maybe the rhythm is quite fast or slow. So just to see how am I feeling this morning? What do I need for my body? Welcome to make any sound, allowing to come out. Maybe there's some shaking, wiggle, jiggle. And allowing different body parts have a chance to contact to the floor. Maybe you are from sitting, gently changing to lying down on your back or on the belly, or different body parts, maybe bottom of the feet, back side of your hands. Just take a moment here to gently waking up your body and bring yourself onto this moment and onto your mat. So at the same time, you are listening the music and also your inner rhythm, following this both rhythm. And I hope you can hear the music because from my side, I don't hear anything. All right, and then gently, I will invite you slowly coming to lie down onto your back. So just take your time, lie down onto your back. You can either lengthen your legs long or bending your knees feet down the floor, however you feel comfortable. And then once you're laying down the back, just take a moment here. Check. Just take a moment to check your body, any sensations, and sensing perception from the floor, the contact from the floor. Is it hard, soft? And how much weight can give to the floor? So just take a baseline here to notice your body and also sensing your breath. How am I breathing this moment? My body temperature, and the different kinds of the sensations. Just all welcome them. If you like, also turning your head side to side, massage your scalp, back side of the head. And then gently, I invite you, take a moment, you can bring your hands to your rib cage. We're just sensing our breathing here, our breath movement. So just take your hands around your rib cage area and really get in touch with your ribs and your inner organs. So all that organs being contained inside this cavity, feeling that vitality expanding as you inhale. And exhalation condensing, softening, relaxing. A couple of times here, just listening to your body. So giving yourself this allowance to have the time listening and being with. So you can experiment, inhale through the nose, exhale through your nose or your mouth. And at the same time, listening in your inner rhythm. And also to see if you can let go more tension, more though that unnecessary tension around your face and your jaw, maybe backside of the neck and shoulder, between your fingertips, or maybe your belly, stomach, just to check anywhere that I'm holding any tension, which is unnecessary. Just really listening that internal rhythm between that opening, closing, oscillate, expanding, condensing. And allowing your body to yield, to really settle. So each exhalation, you're giving more towards to the earth. And you can imagine the ground, the floor. It's like someone you love very much and holding you unconditionally. You're welcome to move your hands, maybe to your lungs and to your heart. Listen to different body parts. You're also welcome to make any sound, maybe a snake sound when you exhale. Or maybe a big sigh. All this vocal and sound is making our breath visible. So feeling that your body, as you inhale and exhale, moving all together in expanding, condensing, like a jellyfish pulsating, each cells feeling all the vitality, your energy, and your breath. Also pay attention to the back side of the body. Allowing your breath to travel three-dimensionally. And then very gently, and keep feeling, sensing your breath, but then at the same time, start to expanding your body, lengthening your arms and your legs, expanding out. And maybe there's some yawning happening. So reaching your body up and down, bringing your arms into a V shape, your legs as well, coming to this starfish. So take a moment here, you can just sensing your belly button. So as this belly button is your center, and you have 6 limbs, which is your both arms and legs, and your head and your tail. So feeling into these 6 limbs, reaching out, radiate from your belly. As you inhale, stretching and expanding out from your center, feeling that 6 limbs expanding. And then exhalation, allowing your 6 limbs just traveling back to your center. So just using that imagination and you're feeling that energy travel inside your body. And once more, feeling that radiation from your center, reaching out to your feet, hands, and head and tail. And then exhalation, condensing, letting going back. Once more, breathing in, expanding out. And then exhalation this time, you're gonna taking your arms and your legs and your head and tail, everything coming to the center and become a small, tiny little ball. You can take a moment here, you can rock from side to side, from the back. Bring yourself very tiny, small, pumping in. And on your next inhalation, slowly, slowly reaching out, starting from the center. And then exhale, coming back. So following your breath. one more time, inhale here. At the same time, feeling your spine and your backside of your kidney. And exhalation, massage your kidney and your adrenal gland. And once more, inhalation, starting expand from your inner organs. So maybe your belly and then all the way up to your lungs and to your heart, opening, expanding through and to your extremities, to your fingers and your toes. And the exhale coming back in. Just this simple movement, but really following from your breathing. And gently inhalation, that's coming back again. And then let's just try to close your upper body. So exhale, only the upper, your arms and your head. You can look down to your toes. Inhale, opening back again. And then exhalation, only your lower parts, your legs and your tail. So you differentiate this upper and lower. Let's try again. Inhale here. And exhale your upper. Inhalation, opening up. And your exhalation, your lower part, drawing in. So each this movement, you're making your own dance. How you like to express with your body. And upper and the lower between that. And then let's try maybe the same side. So your right side of the body, just the right side of your arms and your leg coming back into your center. And all the way open. And your left side into the center. And all the way open. So this we're having this body half, also the right and left. And open. Squeezing in like this, pumping. Expanding out, reaching out, extend your muscle. One more time, squeezing. And pumping out. You can also alternate your breathing, maybe coming in, you inhale. And expanding out, you exhale. Maybe if you like, and also adding on your head and your tail. And reaching out. And the other side. Reach out. And now this time, when you go with your right side, you're taking your little fingers and little toes going in towards to your center. And now you're gonna turn to your left side, extending your right arm, right leg behind. Just give yourself a big long stretch behind you. Extending all the way out. And then slowly rolling back towards to your back, and then bring your hands and your feet again back to your center. And then slowly extending out. Let's try the other side. So your left side, your little finger, little toes towards the center. And then you're gonna sending out, internal rotate, all the way, you're gonna roll to your right side. Sending everything behind you. And then gently rolling back again to your back. And extending out everything. Let's try once more to the right. Little finger, little toes. So everything outward rotate, but then your fingers and toes coming back in. And then you're gonna roll to your left, extending out, right arm, right leg. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Good, and then slowly, slowly rotate back towards to your back. And once more, expanding out. The other side. And reaching out to the back. And come back in. And expanding out. And then now you're gonna just taking your both arms like in and reaching out. A couple of times here, you can play with different rhythm, maybe fast and slow. You can take your feet as well towards to your upper body, just rocking side to side, or maybe like a happy baby. Going side to side, yes. And then once more, you can shake it out, your arms and your legs. So we're going to transition a bit, going to this rocking again and shaking. Just one more time to allowing all the rhythm. You can put your feet flat on the floor and then pushing down to the floor and then rocking. Feeling that vibration traveling through your whole spine, shoulder blade to the back side of your skull. And then gently you can push your feet down and then slowly you can lift your pelvis up. Just a couple of times and then stay up here and then also rocking from the back, pushing your feet, feeling that vibration, undulation traveling through your whole body. And gently lower all the way down. And then you can take your knees, take towards your chest, you can rock from the back around your spine. And gently, gently bring yourself. Coming to the next level, you can come back to seated. And once you go back to your sitting, just explore again, feeling your pelvis and your sit bone. So you can make circles and from them to the back to the side. You can gently press. Yeah. And then to see how is my pelvis and sit bone connecting to the rest of my body. So this is our center. Anatomically, the center here. And then you're gonna just push down. So really feeling that push from your sit bone and your pelvis, really push down. And then to see what rest of the body reacts, sensing the spine lengthen. And then let's see if you relax here. Just going down to meeting your pelvis and your sit bone and going down to the floor. And once more, you're pushing down. So first you yell and you push and you lengthen, reach together with your head. And you lower down. Just this couple of simple motion here. So you're feeling that you really push down and reaching. So yield, push, and reach. And slowly, slowly coming back in. So you're gonna take this idea starting from your sit bone. Maybe it all transition to the other body part. Try also with your hands. So just simple with this push and then to see where is that reach. So when I push my hands and my feet, I reach up with my pelvis and my whole front side of the body. And then coming back in again. So just play with that, with different parts of pushing. So you're pushing down and maybe you'll come up to standing, reach up with your pelvis. And am I pushing my feet? And I'm reaching up with my head, come back to standing. So just play with this different parts of pushing and reaching between these two elements. And also you will notice that there's a between this opening and closing. Maybe it's a very tiny, small push. Maybe you're pushing to the front in the air and lengthening, opening the back. And at the same time, still sensing your breathing. And let's bring this quality in, feeling that you are in a very yummy honey gels, like honey jar. So it's like very sticky, this feeling. So you are pushing down and then feeling that each part of the body is like honey, very, very sticky. You are opening all the fascia, different parts, and give yourself a nice big long stretch. Together with this pushing and reaching. And feeling that stiffness. Maybe some position which is like unusual, you never tried. Just take a moment to play with it. I'm gonna check which music is it now. Good job. Okay, now I hear. Yeah. Maybe sometimes I'm facing down, sometimes I'm facing up. Maybe I'm using my wall or different furnitures in my rooms just to play with. So you're having this groundedness and rootedness. And at the same time, between you have this like honey-like stickiness. Maybe you would like to try also on the wall, different dimension, vertical. To see maybe some parts I never pushed. Maybe it's top of the head. Maybe it's the little finger. Just to see when I push my little finger, how my body will react. Or maybe the top of the head. Good. Nice. And then very slowly, slowly take your time. I'm gonna transition coming up to standing. You can still using this pushing down, reaching up and expanding, opening. Bring yourself coming to a stand. Yeah, and then just take a moment here, take your time. You can take your feet into the space and each step, you're gonna feel that cellular level of arriving. You feel that I am here each step and really push down. So still this internal push and reach still happening. The first contact to the floor and push and reach up. I'm really giving myself towards to the floor. And now sensing still there's a ground reaction force from the floor. Bring yourself up. And then there's a sense of, yes, I'm here. I'm arriving each step. So just take a walk. And then at the same time to notice your body. So to check if there's anything you'd like to still move. Great.